Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be doing a really cute set of Aristocat nails and we will be using some Marie decals from Queen of Decals, and they are just so beautiful. So to start with, I've already prepped the nails, done my cuticle work and applied the tips and shaped them, and then applied my acid bond. So now I'm just going in with the Glitterarty Unicorn Tracks glitter, and I'm just applying that using my Glitterbels clear acrylic. I can't remember the actual name of the clear acrylic, but I will write that in the description box below. So for now we're just going to say it's clear acrylic, but it is the Glitterbels one. I'm absolutely loving working with the Glitterbels acrylic. It's so easy to use and it is super clear once you apply that top coat. And the brush that I'm using is the Liz Guild brush from CJP, and of course you all know it's my favourite brush. So I'm just applying a thin layer of that glitter, and then I will let that set before I go in and encapsulate it. Now I'm just going to go in on the rest of the nails with a really thin layer of clear acrylic, and this is just so that I've got a base to file back down to when we do a redesign, because I am going to be using coloured acrylic. So I just apply that really thin to all of the nails. Here I'm just going to go in and encapsulate that glitter. And again, I'm just using the Glitterbels clear acrylic. And I got this from Glitterarty nails. They are now stocking Glitterbels, which is amazing. Moving on to the ring and the middle finger, I'm going to go in and use this white acrylic, and I mix this myself with, so in this acrylic it does actually have an iridescent glitter. The camera doesn't really pick it up very well, but in person it's really cute and sparkly. So I'm just applying a thin layer of that as a base colour for the decals that I'm going to be using. When you purchase decals from the Queen of Decals or from Glitterarty, they will say on there what base colour is needed with the decal that you want to use. So on the Aristocat ones that I'm going to be using, it does say a white base coat, but I wanted it to be sparkly. So I just mixed in some glitter with the white acrylic. So just apply a really thin base colour of that. And then I will move on to the index finger. On the index finger, we decided to do an ombre nail. So I'm just going in again with that white acrylic, applying that at the free edge and then feathering that down towards the cuticle. I'm not too fussed about the blend between the two colours, because I will be going in and applying some glitter as well. So I wasn't overly fussed about it being super blended, but of course you want it to be well enough blended. So I just let that set before applying my cover pink, because I don't want the two colours to just merge into each other. And then while I'm waiting for that, I go in on the thumbnail, and I did realise that I didn't actually do a base colour of acrylic on the thumbnail. I don't know why, but we completely missed that out, and I only realised when I started editing the video. So I'm not really sure what happened there. But I'm just creating a marble nail. So I've placed down a bead of shell pink from Naio Nails, and then straight away on top of that I've put the white that I'm using and also some clear. And these are really wet beads, and I'm literally just placing them onto the nail and then using the tip of my brush to drag those around, making a mess, as you can see. And then once I'm happy with that, I will then let that set before I go in and encapsulate it. So whilst the thumb's setting, I will move back on to the index finger. So I'm just going in and placing a bead of the shell pink at the cuticle area, and then I'm blending that up towards the free edge over that white. As I said, I'm not that fussed about how well the blend is, because I am going to go in with some of the Glitterarty unicorn tracks again, but this time we're applying it in like a little swirl. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see what I mean. And I'm just applying that using a really small wet bead of clear acrylic. Then I will let this set and go back to the thumb and encapsulate that one. So whilst those are setting, I do move back on to the ring and the middle finger. So usually I apply the decals to the nail once I've filed them and then just top coat over them. But a couple of people have mentioned to me the way that Stacey Ward does it. So I really, really wanted to try it out, and I loved it. So before filing the nail, I go in with some base coat, and I'm using the Naio Nails Urban Graffiti base coat. And before we set that, I'm going to go in and place the decal on. So for the decals, they're so easy to use. All you do is cut around the decal that you want, soak it in water for a few seconds, and then it slides off the backing paper and you place that onto the nail. So I found this way so much easier to the way that I was doing it, because you've got all the playtime in the world to move that decal around. And I found that when you put the decal on top of that wet base coat, the base coat sort of sucks it to the nail, if that makes sense. So I found this really, really helpful. So thank you, Stacey Ward. Then here I'm just going to go in and I'm just applying a really tiny bit of the Unicorn Tracks glitter, just applying that onto that wet base coat, because as I said, we are going to be encapsulating it. Then once I was happy with that, I then went on to the middle finger. So with the middle finger this time, we are using the Marie decal, and it's from the same sheet as the bow, but this time it's just the little cat, and she is so cute. So I'm using exactly the same method. I did place this one a bit too far over, so I did need to drag this over a little bit, which was my fault. But look how cute they are. They are so sweet and they are so easy to use. So you can now get these from Glitterarty nails. And don't forget, if you do purchase anything from Glitterarty, make sure you use discount code Jodie and you will get some money off. We all love a bit of money off. So once I was happy with the placement of those, we will then cure those in my LED lamp for a minute. If you're using a UV lamp, you do need to cure for at least 2 minutes. So once they were cured, I'm now going to go in and encapsulate those in clear acrylic. And then once they're all set, I did go in and file and then obviously top coat and finished off the nails. But unfortunately, my battery died and I didn't realise, because where my phone sits for when I'm filming, it's just above my head, so I can't see it, which is annoying. But all we did was, when they were fully set, go in with my hand file, and I use a 100 grit nail file, just file the nails with my normal filing routine. And then get rid of all that dust and wipe it over with a really, really tiny bit of acetone. And then I went in and applied some Swarovski crystals to the middle finger, just using some nail glue. Then once that glue was dry, I then went in and used the Glitterbels no wipe top coat, and it was my first time of using it and I am obsessed. It's so beautiful and it is so shiny. So once we applied that, cured that for 1 minute. Again, if you're using a UV lamp, you do need to do it for at least 2 minutes. Once that was cured, let those cool down and then applied some cuticle oil, and then that was it. I am obsessed. I thought these turned out so cute and my client absolutely loved them. So I hope you guys love them as much as we do. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you do like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, click the subscribe button and I will see you all in my next tutorial. Bye.